Can you believe how big the Brother Aveneer box is? I'm Megan with Rocky Mountain Sewing and Vacuum, and today we're going to do a semi-unboxing of the Brother Aveneer. I say semi because as you can see on this table, it is way too high for me to pull out the boxes individually. So I'm going to kind of do it one piece at a time. So this box breaks down into 3 other boxes. We're going to go through, talk about the different accessories, the machine itself, and the embroidery stuff that is all packed within this little package. So give me just a second and we'll get started. Okay, so we put the box down, I opened it up, and I've got all of the accessories. So this is box number 1 that we're gonna see within the Brother Aveneer box. So right here, if I open it up, I've already taken a bunch of the plastic and stuff off, so that way we can look at things a little easier together. But we've got lots of goodies in here. First off, we have the scanning frame. And what I love about the scanning frame is that we can use it with the My Design Center on the machine. So you can scan in an image, you can do some digitizing on the machine and create your own stuff. So I love that they do this, and you get 6 magnets. And I like the fact that they're bright green because when they fall on my floor, well, I can find them pretty easy. Alongside of that, I've got a knee lift, which a knee lift is something, once you get used to using it, you really like having it because it'll automatically raise and lower that presser foot for us. And of course, we saw this introduced on the Brother Luminaire. There we go. This is actually the thread stand. It is a freestanding thread stand, but it actually has magnets on the bottom, so it'll go onto the lid of the machine. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this aside, but once we get the machine out of the box in here, we will put it on there for us. Alongside of that, we've got a couple spool pins, things like that. We also have the fabulous buttonhole foot. And the buttonholes on this thing are really cool because it actually will project the buttonholes down so that we get them evenly spaced without me having to make a bunch of markings and hope that my measurements are correct, which is great. Let's see. We, of course, have our accessory guide, embroidery guide, all of that. I'm going to put those aside because that has some of the positioning stickers we're going to play with a little later. Which, by the way, there's going to be a whole playlist on the Brother Aveneer on YouTube, so if you haven't checked it out, you're going to want to after you watch this video. Alongside of that, we've got the couching supplies for both the digital dual feed foot and for the embroidery side of the machine. Let's see, so many goodies. We do have the Brother digital dual feed, which I just mentioned. This is a fabulous walking foot for you, and it comes with 2 soles, one for the couching and then the standard zigzag one. A straight stitch needle plate, which if you've ever pieced anything that was fine fabrics or with pointy corners, these are fabulous to have. And then the box. And this accessory box is great. Once I open it up, one, I don't have to kind of play puzzle pieces. But when I open it up, you can see there's storage for literally everything in this box. It's got the fabulous Brother screwdriver. It has so many different presser feet, including a 1/4 inch with a guide. And once we open it up a little bit more, oh my goodness, there's even more to find. So in here, we do have the brand new stitch regulator. So this machine actually does stitch regulation for you, which means when you're doing free motion quilting, you'll get perfect stitches every single time. Along with that, there are 3 separate feet that work for that stitch regulator. In here, we also have a bushel of the standard accessories. So bobbin clips, bobbins, your extra bobbin case, and all of the other little bits and bobs that are useful. So screwdrivers, scissors, thread nets, all of that. And then from there, that is pretty much what's in this little box right here. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of clean up my mess. We're going to pull the next box out, which I think is going to be the machine. And I'll see you in just a second. This right here is the machine box, and it's super light. I'm actually kidding. It's really not, because I've already taken the machine out. we figured once we took the box out, getting the machine out was gonna be really awkward on camera, so I thought that would be better. So I'm just gonna do that for now. And here she is. Isn't she beautiful? Now, one thing I will point out about Brother, whenever they pack a big machine like this, they do like to hide things in your styrofoam. So in the styrofoam here, I decided to be a little proactive. It comes with a multifunction foot control. And with that multifunction foot control, you've got your basic, nice, large foot control, and then the little one. So once we turn our machine on, we can program this so that this can be like needle up and down and thread cut, but you can switch it to all sorts of different things that you want it to be. You do have to assemble it, but all you have to do is add 2 screws in the metal plate, and you're good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one aside. The other thing that's hiding, and I left it in there so you can kind of see how it gets put in here. Let's get these bags out of here so it's less confusing. Is gonna be the accessory tray. So of course I can sew with the embroidery unit on, but if I want to save space, use my free arm, whatever that might be, I can go ahead and take this out of the styrofoam. And then here we are for my accessory tray. Let's get you out of there. And then all I have to do is slide it onto the machine right there. Get this out of the way too. And then my machine is all ready to go and set up for sewing. With that, that was the sewing machine box. So a little big, a little awkward, but really not too much in there, other than, you know, the meat and potatoes of our beautiful new machine. The next thing we're going to open up is going to be the embroidery unit. So once again, we're going to do a hard cut, and I'll see you guys in just a second. Last box. So right here, this is going to be the embroidery unit box. It does have 2 handles, so you can pick it up out of the machine box pretty easily. So I didn't need help on this one, which is great. But if you've ever had another Brother embroidery machine before, I want to point out, you don't open it from the side like we used to. You open it from the front, almost like it's a closet door. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down because I thought on this one, it would be much easier for me to pull out as many accessories as I could, but with the unit on, I'm starting to run out of table space. So I didn't pull out every single hoop, but the hoops here are fantastic. One sec. Okay, so the hoop, the largest hoop that comes with it is going to be this one that I already hooped up. It is 11 5/8 by 18 1/4. This thing is huge. I love that they redesigned it as well, so you get a little bit more stability on your hooping when you have this giant hoop. And it also comes with 3 others. I did run out of table space though, so those are still in the box, but it comes with a 4x4, a 5x7, and then a 10 5/8 by 10 5/8. So you have lots of different sizes to choose from that work with almost every single project that you're thinking of. But you can always get extra hoops too, so there is that. But I love the hula hoop on this machine. Now, to accommodate for that hula hoop, Brother also came out with this little extra extension table. It's not really an extension table, it's more like a support table. But what is so cool is it's got this nice handle on the bottom so you can release it from your machine. It's got 3 legs for support, and then it's actually going to slide into the back of the machine. It's got these 2 little markers right here. I can bring it back here, line those markers up, and now fits on the machine perfectly, with or without the unit on. So it doesn't matter if you have an extension table, the accessory tray, or the embroidery arm on. You can have that on at all times to give yourself a little bit wider sewing area, or to give that extra big hoop a little bit of extra support. And last but not least, of course, Brother includes a little bit of stabilizer and a spool of bobbin thread with the machine, because you can't go wrong getting started with those kind of things. This machine is so much fun, and there are so many features packed into this machine. If you haven't come to the stores and seen them for yourself, you absolutely should. If you want to learn more information, you can always click on the link above and check it out on our website. But of course, make sure to follow the rest of this YouTube playlist that we're going to be making on the Brother Aveneer, so you can learn all about the features, and we'll be adding more to it. So thanks for joining me this time, and I'll see you in the next Brother Aveneer video. Hey guys, here at Rocky Mountain Sewing and Vacuum, we always like to make sewing fun start here. And so we appreciate you watching this video. If you want to see more like it, check out this playlist. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you know what is happening here. So we'll see you guys next time.